Good evening, folks, and good evening, Anonymous. What's going on? Quite the introduction. Let's get our audio set. Let's just take a moment. Alright, that's enough. I got a long run ahead of me. Oh, nice. Good deal, Tommy. No worries, I still got to run all the way over from Greater Fadart. And unless I get lucky with a port, and I think I'm pretty much broke now after making all them damn arrows. Oh, I got plat. Good. Alright, I'll meet you at the docks then. Don't leave without me. I hate riding on the boat alone. Last time the captain touched me inappropriately. That's called role-playing. Now, Anonymous. I know it's not me streaming it, but the Yokon is currently streaming Warhammer on. Oh no, he's doing Vermintide. Never mind. That's something different. Forgot I said anything. And it's only on Twitch anyhow, so never mind. Double never mind. Check it out, check it out. Look what I made. Only took me like 9 tries. Is that the zone line? Or is that the wall? Can't be the zone wall. I've seen as many as 500 on though. That's weird. Maybe it was just me or just got it on at a good time or something. Or maybe I just totally misunderstood what I was reading. It's entirely possible. There was a lot of good PvP going on in the middle of the afternoon one day when I was playing. I don't know. If I can get some, I'm going to have some time tomorrow, so I might try to get a stream in, and if I do, that's what I'll do. We'll do Warhammer. Return of Reckoning, yes. I can never remember the name. ROR. I just remember ROR. Alright, something is amiss. Tell you the truth, I've been having so much fun with EverQuest and Asheron's Call lately that I really haven't been wanting to do anything else. The Ranger's coming up, and he's been very enjoyable. That's why I have kind of been skimming on everything else. Wolf, what's going on, yo? Starting to make videos again. I've been revitalized. And if you get a chance, go on to BitChute. Even if you don't follow my channel on BitChute, go to BitChute. You'll like what you see. It's like what YouTube used to be like. Back when YouTube was cool. Ow. Freaking big ass nose. Death by Pixie. That's the worst, because they're so tiny. Did you file for your IP exemption, Tommy? Oh, that's right. She was just using her phone. What's going on, Wolf? Tommy? There's a port in Butcher Block. At the Druid Ring. Answer me. God damn it. Okay. What is it? Petrified. How the hell do you get to the Druid Ring? God, I can never find that damn Druid Ring. P-Dub. Yeah, Wolf. You should be able to. I hope. Maybe. I think I got rid of that builder. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. Nice. Where the hell is the druid ring? I can never find it. I can find my way from it, but I can't find my way to it. There's Tommy. Kid. Don't mess with me, dwarf. I will wreck your shit. Never played Ultima Online. Never, never, never. Tommy, 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 you're nearby somewhere. Oh, good deal. They probably con green to you though, Tom, so I wouldn't spend too much time on them. They don't even drop anything. Stingers. Every once in a while a honeycomb. Or is that Bixie's? I might be thinking of Bixie's. I know I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. I found petrified. Heading to the right. Ah! Waved at the wrong person. There he is. There's my boy. Oh no. Wow. corners on these things. These are peanut butter filled pretzels. And the corners are so freaking hard. Where'd she go? Bring out the shop vac. We got bees. Gluten makes me poop. Very nice. My dad has that problem. Alright, no worries. No worries, Tommy. I want to shoot stuff. Let me see if I can find something worth shooting. Quesadilla Gix. And it's green pet. Where's that little bastard at? Why does that woman have to be so freaking loud? Thompson's being attacked by bees. Speaking of which, yep, there he is, little bastard. Got to catch that freaking thing. He is. He's adorable. But we have a mouse. Just a tiny little thing. But we see you. He goes up through the stove. We have an electric stove. And he goes up through the back burners. Not nearly as impressive as bees, I grant you. But at least bees don't eat your cake. No, 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 no. Pew. 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 Oh, I missed. My archery skill's really low. Just haven't used it sufficiently. Put out some sugar water for him. I'll keep him busy at least. They probably won't bother you. They'll just be irritating as all get out. Probably not. Yokon with the raid. Thank you, sir. We're just hanging out, waiting for everybody to get on, waiting for Thompson to get over his bee problem. Tommy's doing a corpse recovery for his girlfriend, so that could be a minute. And we have a mouse. Pew! Excuse me. Boom! Trillikilla. What's going on, yo? We're in WC. Well, I'm in WC. Tommy's helping his girlfriend get her corpse back. I was thinking Soleil tonight. Where's that guy? Where's Horcus Welby? Nectalos, yeah, that's cool. That's alright. It's not the size of the raid, it's how you use it. I'm just goofing around until everybody gets here. Boom. That proc though. Got the I was just talking to this Uggy. Watched the last stream where I was farming the parts for the True Shot. I ended up making it off stream. I couldn't wait. Just I got a full stack of all the parts that you need. Went over to the guy and just stood there trying again and again. Got my fletching up to 120, I think, and just kept doing it over and over and over again until I succeeded. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Soul A tonight, Tom. Boom. I hope you guys can read this chat. It's amusing. Got some good coffee tonight. Damn good coffee, speaking of which. What's that? Yeah, I saw that. What were you, Vermintide, what is that, Yokon? Is that the, that's just a single player game, right? I don't know what that is. If you're still here. Dude, calm yourself. A freaking woman. Yes, I think do I have it? I don't know. I keep thinking I have it, and then when I go to look, I realize I don't. So, I am familiar with it, but I may or may not have it. You found her? Okay, good. Ferox, what's going on? Were you a Marine? I honestly don't know. Oh, Skaven. Yeah, the Skaven. I know the Skaven. They were made into a cross-faction race, I guess, on the MMO, from what I gather. Well, it's Friday night. You might as well. What is Chick-fil-A sauce? We don't even have a Chick-fil-A up here. Figure since I'm sitting here, oh, the guards are going to kill the spider. Unless somebody's killing the guards. Yep. Well, that's encouraging. I want to kill him. He's a Shadow Knight. I think. Either a Shadow Knight or a Necro. Dark roast. Girlfriend got me some good beans today. No matter how big a pain in the ass she is, I don't deserve her. That's called a sideways compliment. Ooh, I can kill him though. Oh, he resisted me. Bastard. Got you that time. Uh-huh. Boom. Boom. Use my bow. Feel like I should. I don't think I'm hitting him. Alright, fuck you. Just kick your ass at these that one. Okay. Okay. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. Sorry, I'm fighting a werewolf. He doesn't like it. Hold on, Thompson. I'm busy. Ha! Soleil? What do you mean, Soleil? You're in Nectalos. Oh, do you think? Do you freaking think? They couldn't have kept her around anyhow. She went against the narrative. Those ranger heals, though. Should have eventually done something that would have just pissed him off anyhow. So, we'll need another black shirt for tomorrow, possibly.
Oh yeah, just remind me.
Okay. I don't know if he has sew or not. But you know what? Dispersing, screw them. Screw them right in the air. It's a dying medium. And they made their choice. They chose their bedfellows. Now they can live with the consequences. Besides, Lady did look like she was on Planet of the Apes.
Still feels like you cracked yourself up.
She does, doesn't she? It's uncanny. Speaking of which, Black Pigeon, or not Black Pigeon Speaks, but Black Pilled makes YouTube videos. Did an expose on the whole blackface thing and how everybody's mad at Whitey, you know, for using the whole blackface thing. When the truth of the matter was, the whole thing started with the movie The Jazz Singer back in the 1920s. You know, it was just when talkies were first coming out. It was one of the first talkies. It was a movie about a man coming to terms with his Jewish heritage. It was a movie written by Jews. And somehow that's Western European and white Americans' faults. You know, they don't complain about the Jews for starting the whole thing. Funny how that works out, huh? Interesting video. Check it out. Stand still, you little bastard. Alright, those guys are getting spells. I'm going to refresh my copy. That was damn good. Didn't stand a chance. And, yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, I got confused. Zeus, my man. And it's not even AC night. Thank you, sir. Coffee. I don't even know what the hell that is. We're going to be doing, since you're here, focusing stone next week, and something else. I forget. There was another one. But that's one of the quests that's going to be on the list. So line up your mules. Spread the word. Yeah, we can do mage armor if he's ready. I was just waiting for Angry Dad to get ready. Suitable level. Fishing. That's what we gotta do. Okay. Yep. I didn't know what level he was. It looked like he was taking his time with it. Then that's not a dig. It's just it looked like he was enjoying the journey. Is two questions while you're here. Sleepy the Crimson Stars upgrade. Is that implemented yet? Do you know? And the Hamid's Pyreal Qatar. Is it the older one or the newer 100 plus one? Oh, cool. No clue. Okay. We'll have to find out the hard way. Ooh, we got 2 dark blues. Let's see what happens. It was almost catastrophic. Nope. Yep, we don't want 2 of them. Never mind. Is there? I just saw one. Sleepy of the... I don't know. Something. I'll kick your ass, dude. Are there really? Jesus. Sleepy the Crimson Stars. Where'd the other one go? There were 2. Oh, did somebody take it? That was my kill. That was all part of the plan. Divide and conquer. You know. There he is. Whoa! Yeah, Sleepy the Crimson Knight, that's it. Couldn't remember the name. Oh, I leveled. Ding! Should really pay more attention. Oh no, the Dark Elves are not going to like me now. Whatever shall I do? No clue? Alright. We'll have to find out. Yeah, I'm sure there's some relics left over from the TOD code. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't use it, Tommy. Only rogues and bards can use that. Dirty hacks. I'd like to do the upgrade. It's lightning rending and crushing blow, or crippling blow, or something like that. Holy shit! Is that buffed or base? I hope that's buffed. Damn, I thought mine was nice. Holy shit. See, I keep telling you guys to stop saying things. Humans are working as intended. I'm reading a book right now that it's a bit dated now because it was like came out in 2008, 2009, but it talks about that whole Afghanistan fiasco. They had him dead to rights in 2001 in Tora Bora. And they kept asking for more troops to secure the passes out of the mountains so he couldn't get away, because they had him. He was right there. Bin Laden, I mean. And they kept getting denied the additional assets. One excuse after another. Didn't want to, alienate the locals. Didn't want to, The primary mission was to get Bin Laden at that point in time. And they had him right there, cornered. All they needed was like 800 troops, 800 Rangers. And they kept sticking with the bombing runs, which of course allowed him to get away. Yeah, that's all they needed. That's all they needed to get him. They bombed the shit out of Tora Bora. Yeah, but they had everybody there. All his bodyguard, his main fighting unit, force. What I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they are. His seconds in command and all that. They were all right there, including Bin Laden himself. They were bombing the shit out of him, including that, what is it, 15,000-pound bomb that they dropped. They, shook the ground for miles. I don't know. I don't know anything about that side of it. I don't know. I just know that the intelligence guy that was put in charge of finding and eliminating Bin Laden said, hey, he's right freaking there. We've had multiple sources confirm it, through real-time radio dialogue and whatnot. He's right there. All we have to do is go in and get him, because they bombed the shit out of him. Everything was in disarray. They were in absolute chaos. He was already apologizing to all his people, for getting them killed. He'd already written himself off. He'd written his will already. Yeah, one that was cooking people alive. All they had to do was take like 800. He requested 800 Rangers to go in and just finish the job. It would have been over. But every step in the chain kept saying no, 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 no. One excuse after another. Until eventually he snuck out the back door into Pakistan. So, either incredible incompetence at the highest levels, or an intentional desire to prolong the process. And with the economy being what it is, I tend to lean towards the latter. Yeah. Why end a war in a matter of months when you can farm this shit out for 17 years? We all know Cheney likes him some armed conflict. Yeah, and it just allowed them to grow because they've created so much dissent amongst the locals that locals are just flocking to it now. They don't trust the United States over there anymore. They have no faith in us. So the goal was to get Bin Laden, but then when that failed, it was get rid of the poppy growers and replace those farms with wheat and stuff like that. Of course, they understaffed, undersourced all those efforts. So it just it allowed it to grow. Yeah, this is a definite definite push to prolong the process. Yeah. Casters in this game, there's quite a few with that same graphic. The whole thing's a shit show. And if I'm sorry, as much as I don't like to talk shit about him, if he had any gumption at all, he would just pull everybody out. Mission has been accomplished a long time ago. Obama killed him personally. He went in there and shot him right between the eyes. There's so much anti-American sentiment over there, and it's justified. I'm not saying it's not. It's completely justified. People don't like it when you blow their shit up. They really take offense to it. El Jefe with the raid. Thank you, sir. For those of you unaware, here's a little tidbit of information you may not know. El Jefe is Spanish for the Jefe. 8th grade Spanish finally paying off. King of Blue, thanks for the follow. Oh, Madam Scarlet, thanks for the bits. Appreciate that. Thanks, Hefe, I appreciate it. That's fine, Zeus. That's fine. Fucking let them. Let them have it. Let them kill each other. We got enough oil, but yeah, that's a whole... We don't need it. We don't need it. We have plenty of our own. Between Alaska and Texas, we're pretty well set for a while. Saudi Arabia is about drained out. Oh, they were just poorly equipped, Anonymous. they didn't have proper filtration in place for the environment. They couldn't get their hands on it because they weren't being given the stinky bastards. They've been killing each other for thousands of years. They're not going to stop now. Now it just gives them a common enemy. If we leave, it allows them to focus on each other again. Fishing. Definitely got to do fishing. I keep forgetting about that. To all you El Jefe folks, you walked into a good one. Yeah, oh, they'd have a complete meltdown. Why we don't is obvious. It's the only thing propping up the economy right now. Christ, we got a little plant right down the road here. Makes materials for the war effort. Don't want to go into too much detail, but small little single factory that makes pert near $1 billion a year off military contracts. I honestly think we should go to war with Mexico. Anonymous. The things that Mexico is allowing to happen by allowing the drug situation in their country to get so bad and then spill over into our borders, that's all but an act of war, in my opinion. They're allowing hostile elements from their country to bleed over into ours and attack our citizens. To me, that's a hostile act by a foreign nation. Because they are doing nothing to stop it. Nothing. In fact, they're profiting off of it. Zeus, my man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, sorry. You came in the middle of a conversation. This happens a lot during the streams. That's why El Jefe comes here. This is where you go to vent. Regardless of which side of the aisle you're on. Which side of the spectrum you're on. This is where you go to vent. All opinions are welcome. No judgment made. I don't even think the wall's a satisfactory answer. The wall, we could eliminate the need for the wall if Mexico just took care of their own. Mexico doesn't take care of their own because they profit from it. And they, like Zeus said, take active steps to make sure it spills over, because this is where all the money's coming from. They're not making any money in Mexico. They're creating the stuff in Mexico and then shipping it over here. And that's where all their money comes from. Now imagine if the United States was doing that to another country. The rest of the world would be up in arms about it. Somebody else pointed out, it was a Twitter guy, I forget who it was. He's pointing out that there's a long history of incredibly violent behavior amongst the locals down there. That dates back hundreds of years, if not thousands. Back to the Aztecs and whatnot. Well, we can almost do Shadowed Men. Sorry, distracted. I wish I had the thread handy. Well, what really set it in stone for me with this whole Mexico thing is an article I read not too long ago. And this took place in Georgia, mind you. Nowhere near Mexico. I mean, it's in the southern United States. That's about it. Drug cartel leader wanted to make a statement to somebody. So he took this guy's 5-6-year-old child, I forget the exact age, but very young child, and while the child was still alive, dismembered him in front of this guy to make a statement. That's what we're dealing with. These people take pride in the fact that they kill women and children. They brag about it as if there's honor in it. And that's what the Mexican government is profiting off of. And you want me to feel compassion. You want me to feel mercy. You want me to feel pity for these people. Fuck that. Fuck that. No better than animals. Jax, thanks for the host. Cal. Jax, Cal. The streamer formerly known as Cal. That's right. Okay, we're going to make our way over to Soleil now. Well, if they can't keep it over there, it sucks that this shit happens in their country, but they're not doing anything to stop it. And if they can't keep it over there, if they can't keep it from spilling over our borders, then we need to stop it. And we need to stop it with extreme prejudice. Good evening, Angry Dad. How's it going? It would take us an afternoon, honestly. Then annex the entire freaking nation and turn it into Southern California. Nobody would ever know the difference. And we can finally get some good tequila again. We're gonna blast past this guy before he murders me, or attempts to murder me. Ah, kick his ass. It's spend some time looking into it, Turnip. Looking at the atrocities that are occurring, the horrible things that they're doing to people, innocents, mind you, people that aren't even involved. Peeling people's faces off. The girls that get hooked up with these guys know beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are going to end up dead. Now this isn't all Mexicans. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's the criminal element. It's the cartels. The members that join these cartels know that they're probably going to be killed to make an example of, to set an example to the rest of them. There's no loyalty. There's no honor. No integrity. It's complete animal cruelty. Look at the things these people are doing. And then tell me you feel compassion. I don't know. I haven't seen any awakened for a while now that you mention it, Driver. I'm a very compassionate person, where it's warranted. Very. In this case, no. No, and that's coming here. Like I said, that case where the child got dismembered in front of his father, that happened in Georgia. Now imagine that. I don't know if you have kids, but imagine that happening to you. There are plenty of people in that country that could fix the situation if they just united together and fought back. Even if they did it with machetes. And if they don't, they don't. I'm sorry, but that's not our problem. Oh, he was prosecuted, and then he got off. Palms were greased. People were. It's not that one guy though, Turnip, and that's the thing. They're coming over in droves. That they're allowing that violence to come out of their country and into ours. And this is Georgia, so it has to go through several states to get there. And the Mexican government is, at the very least, being civil or being generous, turning a blind eye to it. But as corrupt as Mexico is, they're cashing in on it big time. They're allowing that to come into our country, not to mention the drugs that follow it, and all the damage that that's doing to our country. Whatever your opinion on drug is, personally, I think they should be legalized. If you legalize it, you eliminate the problem in the first place. If you make drugs legal in the United States, you eliminate that entire cartel issue. Oh, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all on that. I don't. But that's the government that's doing that. That's not me doing that. I don't breed violence. I don't go to foreign countries and invade. That's our government that does that. And if foreign leaders want to come over and round them up and put them up against the wall, fine. They probably deserve it. I didn't do that, but I'm having to pay for the acts of my government. Okay, but I don't want to pay for the acts of the Mexican government. If they're going to continue along these lines and allow this shit to happen in their country, we have no choice but to eliminate the problem. Of course, we're cashing in on it too. And that's another part of the problem. Where's Horcus Welby, anyhow? He logged off. We don't have a healer. And I'm out of compassion. I'm out. I used to have all kinds. I did. There is no non-violent solution to this, Turnip. There isn't. It's way too deeply ingrained in Mexico. It goes all the way up to the very top of their socio-political chain. They're not going to stop allowing it to happen. The wall's not going to do any damn good. We all know this. You can't build a wall across the ocean, and it's so easy to take a fucking boat or a plane. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do you think that's going to happen, though? Honestly, realistically? Do you think they're going to legalize heroin? Do you think they're going to legalize cocaine? I'm just trying to be realistic about this. They're not going to do that because they're making too much money off both the drugs and the war on drugs. How many trillions of dollars has been spent on that now? I think it's up to like $1 or $2 trillion. The war on drugs since it began back in the Nixon administration. That's a lot of tax revenue. They're not going to give that up. And I'm not trying to, be hostile to you, Turnip. Don't think that we're discussing ideas here. That's all we're doing. No hostility intended. On that note, I need a coffee. I'll be right back. No, you should be engaging, Turnip. You absolutely should be. You have an opinion. This is where you voice it. You won't get shut down here. You won't get blocked here. I'll be right back. Alright. Goddamn people pissing me off all the time. In an ideal world, my ideal world, mind you, this is my opinion, we would not only legalize the drugs, thereby eliminating the illegal aspects of it, eliminating the need for a cartel. But you would also have to make people accountable for their actions, and that's what people don't like. The biggest argument against legalizing against legalizing drugs I hear is the cost of rehab. Well, I'm sorry, but if you're going to I'm invisible. If you're going to legalize drugs, then you have to start taking you have to start being accountable for your actions. Plain and simple. You get hooked, you deal with it on your own. You or your family, you know, whatever. That's not my problem. You can't have one without the other. Regarding this military thing, the problem isn't the military. The problem is the people that control the military. And the people who control the military. Where in the hell did Jim Perry go? We were talking about this Afghanistan thing earlier, how they had bin Laden dead to rights, you know, after 9/11. A few months later, they had him cornered in Tora Bora. And they allowed to let him go simply because the people in charge wouldn't allow assets to be allocated. Because there's no money in a short war. At least that's the consensus that we agreed on. Watch out. Don't tell me watch out. Bring me bad guys. My pleasure, Zeus. You work too hard. You need a night off. Yeah, well, yeah. That's it in a nutshell. Federal Reserve. It all falls back to the Federal Reserve. Always does. Once we allowed that poison into our system, it was all over. I don't want anybody to take any offense to anything I'm saying. These are opinions. I have mine, you have yours. Somewhere in the middle is a solution. But you can't come to solution. You can't find solutions if you don't talk about it. I am wielding a katana. Flame Song. Ranger only. It's offhand. You can't pan the camera in this like you can in Asheron's Call. More than welcome to join us, Cal. We have no healer, though. Be warned. Our healer logged off. I don't know what happened to him. A 2-pixel samurai, yes, sir. Hey, shut up. This came out the exact same year that Asheron's Call did. Everybody would have been playing Asheron's Call if EverQuest hadn't beat him to the punch. And it's really a simple matter of timing. If Asheron's Call had managed to come out first, everybody would have ended up playing that. I firmly believe that. Highest level in group is, well, we're all about 23, 24. We're all 24. And if Jim Perry comes back on, he's 24 too. So we're all exactly the same level. Exactly, because everybody was playing EverQuest. It was just a matter of months. It was getting a little heated. We needed to change the subject. Those are the ones I like. I like it when people come in and disagree with me, because then it gives you something to talk about. And when we're all just spewing the same shit, there's no point. That's why I keep Thompson around. Damn, Tommy, what the hell's going on with you? I just don't want you getting down too low. I didn't even own a computer when these games came out. I got my first computer because of Asheron's Call. They're picky about names on the server. My dad. Chief, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Made a character on my City of Heroes account. My dad, mind you. He's 70 something now. I don't know, something. But at the time he was in his 60s. Where'd he go? It was a disease. Hero. Used diseases. And he named it Chlamydia Sue. And his character got deleted by the admins. So that was kind of cool. I wish you people would keep your goblins in check. It's a stupid jingle. My opinion on the pro-choice, pro-life issue is I don't have a vagina. Personally, I'm very much opposed to the idea of abortion, especially when it's used as a means of birth control. But I don't have a vagina, so I don't have any dogs in the fight. Zeus likes to stir things up. And I appreciate that. It does get the chat moving. Okay, the Inferno's dead, so I can pull now. Damn it. My problem isn't... Okay, clarification time. When you promote that kind of thing, you promote irresponsible behavior. What is the #1 means of avoiding unwanted pregnancy? Abstinence. Alright. If you don't want to have a baby, don't fuck. Plain and simple. By allowing that as a means of not being accountable for your actions. Of course I have, Turnip. Of course I have. Absolutely. Of course I have. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not trying to claim that at all. But every time I've produced a child, I've taken responsibility for that action. And that's my point. If you're not willing to accept the responsibility of taking an action, don't take that action. And that's the problem. People aren't being taught that anymore. They're being taught that it's okay to fuck. No consequences. You get pregnant, big deal. We'll just rip it right out of you. No problem. Hell, morning after pill's over the counter now. You can go in and buy one. No prescription needed. I'm not 100% opposed to abortion. I'm not. There are certain, risk to the mother, rape, incest. Sure, absolutely, by all means. I'm trying to keep up with all the different comments, and I'm sorry if I miss any of them. I am, but there's a lot coming through right now. My point is, if you're going to engage in an activity, you better be damn certain you're willing to accept all the potential consequences of that activity. If you don't want to fall off of a mountain, don't climb the fucking mountain. If you don't want to have a child, don't have sex. And if you are going to have sex, you better be willing to accept the possibility that you're going to have a child. And that's my problem. My problem isn't the abortion itself. It's the mentality that it propagates. It allows people to be careless. It allows people to be frivolous with their bodies. And now look, we got over 50% divorce rate in this country. Nobody takes responsibility for anything that they do anymore. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. I'm maybe a little more loosey-goosey than Zeus is on the whole rape thing. But if you're, there has to be at least a criminal report filed, at the very least. A report has to be filed with the police in a case of rape, because then that opens the door to abuse. I just want people to be accountable. Same with the drug thing. I'm fully in favor of legalizing all drugs, all of them, every single one of them. Heroin, crack cocaine, you name it. Legalize it. PCP, I don't care. Legalize it. But you're accountable for your actions. If you decide to do drugs, that's on you. I'm not paying for it. And if you decide to engage in irresponsible sexual acts, fine, that's on you. I'm not paying for it. Soul Sex I is Soleil. Yes. Yeah. Are you outside? Now, in the case of rape, that wasn't your fault. That wasn't something that you actively engaged in. That was forced upon you. So I'm a little more forgiving of that. Same with incest, unless it was mutually agreeable incest. Because that does happen, especially in Tennessee. I just want people to start being held accountable for their actions again. That's all. I'm not a complete tyrant. Freaking mouse. I have a mouse. What was I saying? You used to have an uncle cousin? But if people were held accountable for their actions, if men were forced to pay for it and women were forced to raise it, not because that they willingly engaged in an act that resulted in offspring. Sorry, you made a choice. You didn't have to make that choice. You could have just not done it. Yeah, I have engaged in acts that could have resulted in the birth of children, and it has 3 times. There's one of them right there. Never claimed to be the best father in the world. I'll never say that. But at the very least, I always took care of my financial obligations. I think it is killing. I think it is, honestly. But again, no vagina, no dogs in the fight. I don't really feel right making that decision. Look who it is. I'm well aware of that, Tom. I had a sister that had to go through that before it was legal in Pennsylvania. Well aware. It doesn't change the fact that she actively engaged in something that she could have chosen not to. And that decision was forced upon her. It wasn't even something she wanted to do. She was still a minor at the time, so she didn't have a choice. And this was years ago, mind you. I'm pretty sure I did dispersing at one point or another. Shapiro kind of irritates me. He sounds like a rat. Not that I necessarily disagree with what he says and whatnot, for the most part. He just irritates the hell out of me. Can't stand listening to him talk. That nasally, whiny voice. And that chatter. He chatters. Our boy. My opinion is life begins at the moment of conception. That's my opinion. But again, no vagina. If allowed to continue on, that will eventually lead to a full-grown human being. We get awful, but the flip side of that is we get awful defensive of our fetuses. But yeah, we don't bat an eye at dropping a 5,000-pound bomb on a Middle Eastern village. You know what I mean? Oh God, can I choose kill one and choose myself, and then take none of the above? Oh. What was I saying? Yeah, the argument is kind of hypocritical for anybody to make. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. How can you, with a straight face, claim to want to protect the rights of an unborn fetus and yet encourage the bombing of a village full of children? No. Yeah. All we need to stream is me not playing a game so I can actually focus on one or the other. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, I'm opposed to either or. But again, for me, it's not so much about the abortion as it is about being held accountable for your actions. There, that's it. Mistakes are going to happen. They are. And people's lives are going to be negatively affected by them. They are. But that's how everybody else learns. Hey, look what happened to Betty Sue down the street. She ended up having a child at 15 years old, and now she's, waiting tables in a diner because she never finished school. And do you want that to happen to you? Look at old poor Billy Ray down there working at the factory trying to pay his child support at 17 years old. Do you want that to happen to you? Legislation is the worst part. And it's something that shouldn't even be legislated in the first place. It should be, you hit it on the head, Chief. You should be made to feel bad. Laws don't have the same impact as shame does. It's not an education system dispersing. What the hell is this, Brookside? I just saw this. But I will if you guys go on bitches about it. Shut the fuck up. Those hearts drop every 5 seconds. If you can't find one, you're not trying. Education's great. Just don't expect to learn anything. That's what you just said, Tom. But you need that little piece of paper. I never let my interfere. That was my approach to it, and I got in trouble for it when I was a kid. I'd skip school, then go to the library, and learn about all kinds of amazing things that I wasn't being taught in school. And then I'd get sent to juvenile detention centers because I wasn't going to school. And yet I'd always, ace every test I ever took. Three whole times to it. Never again. Never again. See, I learned. It only took me 49 years, but I learned. Have I mentioned how much I enjoy playing the Ranger? I cannot tell you. It's so much better. So much better. Yeah, you shouldn't expect that. You should definitely not expect that. Oh, you mean the dwarf and the elf? Is that what you're referring to? Was that even... that wasn't even in the books. That was something they just made up for the movie, wasn't it? I just got done reading The Hobbit, and I don't remember that anywhere. Rereading. Oh, shit. I don't even know if it would be biologically possible. I think they are, for all intents and purposes, a different species. Damn it. What the hell are you doing? Wrong spell. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. It did leave me a little baffled, because I'm sitting here watching it and I'm like, well, I just read that book and I don't... Well, it's the job of the professor to provide information. In college, I'm of the opinion that college is different. The professor provides you the information, and it's up to you whether or not to learn anything from it. That was always my approach in college. because you're paying for it. You're there by choice. It's not like grammar school where you have to go. Interspecies compilation. Well, it's all but legal in Canada now. as long as the animal is consenting. Jesus fucking Christ! I went out. I went out. Oh, the love story in the Terminator was just so you could see what's her name's boobs. That was really the only excuse. They wanted that R rating. You get more money that way. Boobs. What was it, Linda Hamilton? Wasn't that her name? And right away, every teenage boy fell in love. Yeah, I did kind of get the impression they were just small people. Well, and unless they were standing right next to a normal-sized human, they just look like normal humans. You need a night off, Zeus. You're working too hard. Don't let these people push you so damn hard. Damn, Tommy, what do you got there? It's kind of tiny. Oh, he did his research. Nice. Oh, were you part of Yokon's raid? There was this crazy old guy that used to do these shows on physics way back when. They were there on PBS. And, God, they were good. It was, physics for noobs kind of thing. It wasn't, it was high school level stuff, if that. But, you couldn't help but learn from the guy. Despite the fact that he was crazy, he looked like he was batshit insane. Crazy, wild Albert Einstein hair. Had this real gravelly voice like he smoked many cigars or something like that. This was all pre-computer days, of course. Okay, I'll be back in just a second while we wait for the respawn. Yes, I think that was his name. Yeah, the show was barely in color. You know, it was that real grayed out colors that they used to have on TV back then. I'll be right back. I've been sitting here for a few seconds. I forgot to switch screens back. Sorry about that. What the hell are you doing, Tommy? I got a rebuff. Oh shit, Gathorn's buffing me. Never mind. I just need feet like a cat and thistle coat. Dirt fire. Bear with me just a second. Everything's getting ready to repop. I hear the mouse. Okay. Pew. Just because. Lactating pectorals. I dare you. You could have so much fun with this. So much fun. The more custom you make it, the less likely you are to have any blowback. You know what I mean? From the powers that be. I'll be back in just a second. Right, where are we at? Where are we at? I got turned around. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's the damn cat. Shit. Dispel, dispel. Hey, I rooted you, you bastard. Where are you going? Tommy feigned death. It should. That is some legislation I can get behind. Gotta love the XP in this place. Damn it. At least these ones are easy. Ah, damn it. And add, oh, Singe. Nice. Oh, I forgot they backstab. He always pops at the worst possible freaking time. Oh, he's red. Did not know that. I'll say it's the first time I ever saw that drop, but apparently it's not because I already have one. Well, where's that guy at? Stand still, you bastard. supposed to be one right there. I don't know what happened to him. Hmm. Interesting. Shit. Backstab. Forgot about it. You can't turn your back on these damn things because half of them are rogues. Fine, steel. I'll take that. Shit. Oh, we can switch to guild chat now. Good. Gathorn's left out. really bothers me that that goblin never popped. Start attacking before they cast their fire shield. Why do I feel like I'm attacking in slow motion? I need those haste gloves that zombie let me use. That's what I need. Oh shit. This is about to get ugly. Blind. Look at Tommy. He abuses that spell. We are just too competent. Somebody needs to die. Okay. He's going AFK real quick. So am I. Be right back. Boom, boom. And we're back. Again, spells keep getting dispelled. What do I need? Feed like a cat. You've been going that whole time, you're only at 40 mana. I guess taunt actually does work sometimes. Oh, you die already, Jesus. Freaking thing. Oh, there he is. Boom. As MacLeod. Good shit, man. Good shit. Hazmat dude. Bandages? We don't need no stinking bandages. Alright, let's see what I can find. Ah, they're all dead. I know where to find one. Freaking walking sleep every freaking time. Oh, I hate that spell. Ooh. No, you didn't. What's a goblin fire totem for? Oh, never mind. Not for me. What do I need out of here? Inferno Goblin Wizard, Heart of Fire. Pew! Sorry I'm not more chatty. I'm trying to focus. As soon as I see them, they see me. Yeah, fire spells aren't really that effective in here. Whoa. Ah, Brilliance would have come in really handy when I was trying to raise my fletching skill. Seeing if the foreman's up yet, but I don't think he is. Whoa! Run away! Alright, you said you wanted some. Here they come. Blind. I can't see anything. I got confused. I didn't know what we were killing. Pop. Congrats, yo. I think he just got rooted like 6 times. Is that it? Son of a bitch. He got walking sleeping right before he died. It's always a wizard there, it never changes. Half a level so far. That cracks me up. Can't really carry enough arrows to be effective. Oh, we got a pop. I'd say we're doing pretty darn good. Everything's dead. Yeah, it does. I'm casting spells just for the hell of it now. I keep going on about it. BitChute. It seems to be incredibly popular in Germany. There's a lot of German uploaders in German. I can't understand damn word they're saying. I'm going to keep going on about it until more people start using it. Because it really is like what YouTube used to be back when it was fun. Damn Germans. Oh, we resisted. Did you really? Scheisse, Scheisse. I was watching this one interview. It wasn't an interview. It was a news story thing about the protests that were going on in oh, what the hell's that town in Germany? Where the guy got knifed and killed. I don't remember. One guy was saying fucking German, but it was like ficken. I don't know, but to an American ear, it just sounded funny. Especially coming out of a German because it's such a hard, aggressive language. And then you got this little flitty word like frickin' or freaking. I forget what it is, but it was amusing. Oh, excuse me. the hell's going on? Can't be doing that stuff to people. Might be able to get an afternoon stream in tomorrow. The Beast is going on a haunted hayride thing with her grandfather. Her grandfather, the guy I went to school with. It's no guarantee. I might use the time to work on another video because I got another video I need to get done. But if the mood strikes, I could very well do another afternoon stream. I might just stream. Screw the video. It's hard for me to work on the videos when girlfriend's home. But she talks. She's a talker. When you're going through like 3-4 hours of footage and you actually have to listen to what's being said, it's kind of hard when somebody's gabbing in your ear the entire time. Pew. Pew. True shot for the win. Oh, you die already. Jesus. Why do they cling so tenaciously to life? We all know how this is going to end. Yes. As it should be. Oh, god damn it. My timing is just excellent, isn't it? Root and move, root and move. Good. Rock. Healer, heal thyself. Oh, that's hideous. Oh shit, I didn't realize how late it was getting. Boom! Spell went off and weapon procced at the same time. That's nice. Never mind. All right, folks, we are going to wrap it up there. It's getting on about 2:22 as I look at the clock. Of course, that's not that very accurate, but 2:22. Going back on tomorrow night on EverQuest, possibly tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. So until then, you folks have a great evening. And yeah. Pansy. Shut it. I wish I could, but I have to get up at 7, so. Good night, folks.